Hello and good morning, my beautiful collective. How are y'all doing today? This is your girl Kat, and this is the Alchemy of Tarot. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, a lot of people did their new moon in Libra readings. I actually had two of them recorded, and the energy just didn't feel right. So, I honored that and I did not post them. I think those may stay with me. I may upload them later, but either way. So we're just coming off of that new moon energy in Libra. We are in Scorpio season. I really feel like this is the time for calculated change. I feel like whether you're ready or not, it's happening. I will also say that the veil is thin, looking at the Happy Halloween and seeing the ghosts, remembering that Halloween is so close to us, right? I do feel like the closer we get, the more the veil is thinning. What that means is you could be experiencing a lot more spiritual downloads, messages. You could be hearing, seeing things that are triggering past memories, or even I'm hearing future memories, which is very interesting. I don't know if anyone's seen the show Stranger Things, where he refers to them as my now memories. But that's almost kind of how it feels. It's like present, but it's also in the future. So maybe you guys are experiencing like deja vu or like future memories, things like that. Um, Yesterday I was running around doing my errands, and two downloads came to me. I had to write them down on my Target Circle pad. I felt like a 90-year-old lady because I didn't have my phone on me. I really try to limit my phone use where I can. So yeah, anyways. So the things that came to me is that it's too sweet or sugary. You've lost your taste for something. And to me, that really meant like your taste buds have changed. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe it's like every 7 years your taste buds change or something like that. Or like new ones grow every like 7 days or something. But something about the number seven could be significant there. Um, Excuse me one second, y'all. Sorry about that, just clearing my throat. But yeah, so anyway, something about the number seven could be significant. With that in mind, I'm gonna start shuffling for our angel number. I'm gonna see how the cards are looking, you guys, with the current lighting. I'm hoping this will work out. My office is like a bitch with the lighting. It really is, because as you can kind of see over there, it's a lot brighter because the window is right there. But I love having my desk right near the window, so I can see the dogs and like the outside and natural light, all that good stuff, you know. But it's really not ideal for tarot readings, so we're just doing a little switcheroo, seeing what works. But yeah, you lost your taste for something, collective. That was coming through clearly. The other download that I got was what does it say? It says can't be how it was before. Change. Yeah. Yeah, not surprising with Scorpio season. I just feel like Scorpio energy itself is very dark and transformative. And when I say dark, I don't mean that in like a bad way. I just mean it's like acknowledging your shadow self. I'm literally seeing someone in my mind's eye just like rotting on the couch with like all their favorite snacks and stuff. Just taking it really easy, being really gentle with yourself at this time. So let's see what angel number wants to come out for my collective following this energy on Thursday. Ooh, okay, there we go. Two came out. I'm only going to take the one that flipped itself. Oh, how fun. How fun. Okay, well, I'll just show you guys the two cards that came out. That's pretty crazy. So it is 000 and 1111. So it says guidance and intuition. We are only going to take 000, but I just wanted y'all to see that. To me, something that's coming through right now is like sequential. Something could have to go in sequential order, meaning like, you know, you start from zero, you go one, two, three. That could be significant. So let's read the card. One second. so sorry about that, collective. I have a hiccup. Okay, so so you have guidance number 000. It says you have full support of the divine. The guidance you are seeking is here, and your life is moving in the right direction. This is the start of a new beginning. Where one cycle ends, a new begins. So whatever change you're experiencing, you're making, I can feel intuitively that it's not comfortable. It's not, maybe even not ideal for some of you, but Spirit is saying with all these zeros, you are protected, like a little egg. You have this free time. You have this, I'm hearing like now is the time. Maybe some of you guys are going to be doing some traveling soon. I'm picking up on, I'm hearing the airplane, obviously, so it's making me think of travel. You could be traveling to a different state, different locations, but Spirit's saying this is divinely guided. Like you're meant to travel, you're meant to explore, expand. Where one cycle ends, a new one begins. Beautiful. Yeah, Death, Scorpio, heavy, transformative energy, Tower card, like letting the cards fall where they may, right? Yeah, okay. Let's see what else we have coming out here. I will also timestamp this, you guys, so if, angel numbers and oracles aren't your thing, you can go right to the tarot, okay? Oh my God, you guys. I literally just said the death, like transformative Scorpio energy. And here she is, the death card. Not shocking to see her. Not at all shocking. This is exactly the energy I was picking up on. There's a portal. There's a portal being depicted here where one cycle ends, a new one begins. You are being divinely guided and protected. Wow, you are so protected at this moment. I did a sage burning ritual yesterday and did some prayers around that. Some of you guys may need to do that as well. Protect yourself as well as you can and assist Spirit in that divine protection, okay? Some of you guys could be charging your crystals with the new moon that we just had. Also, flowers could be very significant. If you have flowers that are past their prime and dying in your home, get rid of those. I'm hearing get rid of those. It's time to toss them out. If a plant is not surviving, like time to let it go. I feel like that could be holding on to some weird like negative energy. Angel's trumpet. So I feel like I'm hearing Sound the Alarm by Nicki Minaj. But seriously, collective, it feels like you sounded the alarm. You sounded some sort of truth, some sort of change that cannot be ignored. It cannot be, the only way, the only way is through. There's no way around this change. And it does feel like it's for the better. I feel like this is not to be ominous. Again, this is divine guidance. You are guided to call in this death energy, right? The guidance you are seeking is here and your life is moving in the right direction. So what are you guys up to, collective? Let me know. Drop in the comments below. What are you guys up to? Where is the change occurring in your life? Is it new jobs, new houses? I'm seeing a for sale sign. I will say right now it is a buyer's market, not so much a seller's market, but either way it can be worked to in your advantage if you're in the right place with your home equity on your loan. I also just heard HELOC. Some of you may want to look into very financial energy right now. Some of you may want to look into HELOC. That is a home equity line of credit, which basically is a line of credit that you take out against your mortgage, but anytime you pay it off, you're paying off your mortgage. So it's basically borrowing. We'll say you have a loan out on your home for $200,000, right? And say you need a line of credit for $10,000. So then your mortgage goes down to $190,000. You still have that $10,000 accessible to other funds that you need it. And when you pay it off, it's going towards your mortgage, not just towards a credit card, right? Okay. Any hoozles. Some of you may want to look into that. That could be helpful. Okay, what is the energy surrounding the collective in this new moon coming off of this new moon in Libra? What else do we need to be aware of, please, Spirit, regarding this guidance and this change, sounding the trumpet, sounding the alarm, this death energy? What do we need to see here? So the first card, wow, first card is an Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, beautiful. I'll get you guys a better look at that. Ace of Swords. I said in this card too, you guys, I said in this card, the feather. The feather could be very significant. Some of you guys could have a feather tattoo. I'm also hearing it could be a nickname like Heather Feather. Some of you guys could also write ink and pen with a feather. Like, is that called? No, it's not scribing. What is that? There's a name for that type of writing and calligraphy, I think. Yes, maybe? Calligraphy? Any hoozles. Okay. So what else, Spirit, about the Ace of Swords? So calling in this new energy. Yeah, you're calling in truth. Because I said over here, you may be sounding the trumpet against like disillusion or confusion. Either way, you're wrapping up this portal, but you knew in the past, Ace of Swords, that there was some sort of truth or clarity that you needed surrounding this. So you have number 2, Medicine Woman. This is the High Priestess. This is the High Priestess in the original Rider-Waite Tarot. You'll see that she has a lake flowing through her. She has another, bro. What is it for the feather? You guys, you have to let me know. She has a feather in her fucking hand right now. Holy shit, that's insane. And it looks like it's coming from the bird above her. Heavy Piscean energy, but also heavy air energy for sure, which I never get with the High Priestess, but I am getting in this case. The water flowing through her in this depiction is just stunning, absolutely stunning. With a sun at the end, you have the sun and the moon, yin and yang energy, push and pull, equality, softness, resistance, that kind of dynamic. Okay. Spirit is guiding you. No. Spirit said not us. Your intuition, your higher self is driving the bus right now, for lack of a better word. And it's it is to move through. Yes. Oh my God, Spirit, what a reading. It is to move to and through this death energy, because you know it's needed and you know it's uncomfortable and you know you're struggling, but you also, your higher self knows once you're on the the back end of it, it's gonna be a world of difference. 000, new world, new time, new timeline, fresh start. Okay, what else do we have here, Spirit? Thank you so much for the messages so far. This is a very energetically charged reading. I was going to clarify, but I am trying to keep the readings under 20 minutes, so we'll see. What's the last energy coming out here, Spirit, for my collective in regards to this energy? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to see? I have no idea why, but I just heard the name Patricia. Patricia! I just heard the name Patricia. Patty Wagon. Thank you so much. Bro. Wait until you guys see that. I'm going to finish the shuffle and see if anything else wants to come out. Okay. So, 2 more feathers. Seriously, you guys have to let me know what a feather represents and means to you. For me, it's a message from Spirit. It is very spiritually charged for me when I see feathers, given the context, right? But if it's just out and about on a pavement, a single feather by itself, that's a huge message to me. I will also say that this is crazy bananas. The moon in both of these depictions are new crescent. I don't know what you call those. I'm not good with the moon cycles. So astrologists, feel free to correct me. But it's coming off of a new moon. It's just starting to show the sliver, and they're both almost at like the same position. So maybe when we start to go into like a new crescent moon, that like it literally within the next couple of days here could be very significant. So you have the Two of Swords, which is inner peace. Again, it's that balance, that dynamic, that push and pull, the yin and yang, the equilibrium. You have two twos. You have two twos. And then I just heard tutu, like, like the dance, like a tutu. Wow, this is a very powerful message. So you have called in a fresh start and clarity, and it's needed. Your higher self is telling you it's been time for this. I think some of you may have been on the fence. You may have been worried about this change. You may have been contemplating it for some time. Two of Swords is, in the traditional tarot, Rider-Waite tarot, she has her blindfold on. Some of you, again, it's sounding the trumpet. You could have lifted that blindfold off, and now you have an eagle eye perspective. Okay, you have a bird's eye perspective. Where you once were not able to see, now you have a full view. Your intuition knew before you could even see. And I feel like now you are able to physically see with your eyes as well, and you know that you've made the right decision to move on, to move forward. I do feel this is a decision regarding your inner peace. Death to anything that was sacrificing your peace, your tranquility. Okay. I'm going to leave it there for today. I really hope this did resonate, y'all. This was a fun reading for me. Make sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.